Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Cultic. In the last episode, we worked our way through a mining complex, accessing a mine after traversing through a hidden dock. The cultists have a very large ship by which they were moving supplies unnoticed to this location. We also discovered that they're looking to dig up something in the areas within this, location. Not sure what exactly yet, but based on the giant red light we saw be emitted from the sky and shine down to the forest ahead of us, we are aiming to get to that location, or we will end up there anyway, despite what we do. On that note, all paths are leading us towards that area, as we cannot seem to deviate from this path. Fate has put us on this road, and we are going to see it to the end. We eliminated a bunch more cultists, as well as found a new enemy as well. A floating girl who's able to manipulate objects by levitating them and throwing them at us, and she can strangle us if she gains line of sight to us, slowing down our movement tremendously and causing a good amount of damage over time. Before we get going on this part, viewer, I want to talk with you guys for a brief bit. This will probably take 3 minutes. I'm puffing a lot on my microphone. I apologize for that too. So I'll make sure to put a skip link here in case you guys don't want to listen to this. You can skip ahead. First off, thank you, Lotaeri, for pointing out that this part was originally recorded with audio issues. I'm occasionally lazy when it comes to recording my videos. Oh, let's be honest, I'm often lazy. I don't tend to adjust any audio settings in between recordings. And so, if my recordings are generally good, I don't believe there's going to be any issues with them, especially if I'm not using different software to record, or no levels have been adjusted. So I have no clue what happened for the prior part 3, where it sounded like I was speaking in a submarine because of how all the echoing happened. I've got no clue how that occurred. Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4, which has already been recorded, were all recorded with the same levels and same software, and Part 4 sounds perfectly fine to me, because I checked that one. But of course, I didn't check Part 2 after Part 1 was done, and I didn't check Part 3. Figures. So now we are re-recording Part 3 again. On that note, Part 4 is already recorded, and when I entered Part 4 to begin, I hadn't taken any damage from this entire chapter by the end of it. So keep that in mind with when we start Part 4, because my life, armor values, and ammunition totals, as well as my supplies, might be different. It's so frustrating, viewers. The only thing I can think of that might have done this would be Microsoft Teams, because that adjusts the audio levels on my computer. Zoom occasionally does so too, but I have that configured not to touch my audio. So it might have been the one time I fired up Teams on this computer to do work-related things and then record it again. It's the only thing I can think of, because there hasn't been, to my knowledge, a Microsoft update to my operating system that would have adjusted the volumes, and I haven't touched anything between recording sessions. Thus, that's the only thing I can think of. Alright, well, that's it for the prep. Let's get started, shall we? So let me put a break here, and now we can get started. Whenever I enter a zone and in a game, and that game does not have or has music in it, and then the music is taken away, I tend to pay attention to the atmosphere rather than be bopping to the music that I hear. The music really ties together the level design for me. In this instance, it makes this area seem very creepy. And it is going to be rather terrifying in some regards. And I feel like we shouldn't be out in the open, and we should be sneaking through this forested area. Now, I know, viewer, what happens here, and there's no reason for me to do this when I record a game, but I think you guys will enjoy the walking around. While we make sure nothing else is doing the same. Looks like a campsite. Some ammunition, a health pack, nothing else is here. No cultists, no sounds. An engine, but we don't see anything. Falling leaves would make it seem like this is actually the fall. Though I don't actually see the types of trees they would be falling from. A giant gear. Machine cog. It had a sparkle to it, so our protagonist likely knows its importance somehow, but not where it's used. Molotovs? Armor shards. Scrolled away back here. Not considered a secret either. And the path leads to a dead end. 50 bullets and more Molotovs. A drawbridge. We can't knock it down by running into it. And we can't scale the bridge. So we need another part. Alright. Let's go find it. There is something creeping around out here. So far it hasn't found us. Pickup truck. Engine's obviously still running. No one seems to be nearby. Oh, this must be the other piece we need. Some sort of crank? A crank handle. goodness, sort of jumping monsters. Silent and quick. And quite a few of them, too. And they're all over the place. There was one right there. It was just a body part. Looks like you can destroy them via headshots. Yeah, they leap at you. They're deceptively fast. Alright, we have the crank we need. Not today, phone. I hear you in the other room, as usual, when I'm trying to record. Okay. Looks like we made it out of there. Where did we end up? New Grandwell Arthurkite Company. More of these things are here too, it would seem. Interesting that hitting them in the head causes their entire body to shatter. They're either... Actually, I think we saw some of them come up out of the ground. Unfortunately, we can't really get a good look at what they look like once they're destroyed. Let's look at the mining town, I suppose. That's what this is called. The map, that is. The stream here looks like it's man-made, judging by the banks. I mean, well, yes, let's go with that. The entire level was, of course, man-made, but this area looks like it was supposed to be designed with that in mind. I see something blinking here. Armor shards, TNT, Molotovs, and some ballistic plates. Note that we still have quite an untouched amount of ballistic armor. Melee attacks aren't reduced by the amount of armor that you're wearing, And those things, when they leap and punch us, obviously, they're not using bullets, using their fists. Which means that it doesn't protect us at all from them. There's a group of them over there, too. And the cult is fighting them. So they're not working with the cult. It'd be like the headcrab zombies, not working for the combine. Ooh. We have some inside this building. Which we can't get into. Let's try. Doing something we learned well, not we learned, but I learned a long time ago in the second Legend of Zelda game. A rifle, some magnum rounds, and weapon parts. They were barricaded inside this from the inside. That's interesting. Oh! There was a person here, so maybe this guy barricaded the door to prevent anyone from getting in, but he failed to block the chimney. A friend, too. So they got in through the chimney? I can't tell if they're undead. Oh, they must be, because we've seen them crawl out of the ground. Normal people, well, I guess they could be burrowing under it. Oh, another note from the detective. Field journal entry number 3. I was surprised to receive a letter at my home, inviting me back for another meeting. Now, I didn't share my real name or address with these guys, but I'm thinking maybe my buddy from the city must have. Anyway, the letter promised that I wouldn't see results from just one meeting, and that I'd need their help if I wanted to succeed. Well, I went to another meeting. Curiosity got the best of me, and besides, the donuts aren't half bad. The old guy was talking about planning some kind of camping trip, an outdoors retreat that'd serve as an initiation for the newbies. Camping under the stars, beers, and team building, this guy says. He followed up with some testimonials from former members that found great success in life through the program. Funny thing is, those former members are now, or were, all-town residents. But they've all since left town. Maybe it's not suspicious? And they found the success they were promised? Moved out to bigger and better places? Or maybe they were killed and or joined the cult, and this is a gigantic sinkhole, it would seem, or some sort of shaft. Or both. It can be both. Judging from the positioning of the house, I'd say it's a sinkhole that opened up and swallowed a portion of the mining town. I've heard nightmare stories of sinkholes opening under people's actual homes and sucking everyone into it. What an awful way to go. This must be where the miners would get dressed to go working in the mines. Okay, this area is secure. Shared bathroom. More lockers. Ballistic armor. We haven't taken any hits to our ballistic from grenades or our own sticks of dynamite or anyone's stick of dynamite, so we'll just leave that there. I see 2 more heads. I don't think they got either of them. Well, that was interesting. I think the one in the back leaped, swung, hit his friend, and killed his friend. Health pack. Back up to full in our field kit. Can we get up here? More zombies inside this building. And cultists, too. Let's take a peek and see if they'll start fighting when we get closer. That's too good. Not to kill all of them with a stick of dynamite. Good for you, sir. Thank you for letting me know you're up there. Oh, that's too far. Oh, or not. I heard someone die up there. I still hear more footsteps. I saw the box move and thought there might be someone behind it, so I take out the shotgun to destroy one box. No one was there. Sounds like he's no longer... upstairs. Two open windows. Curious. We should see if we can get up there and check them out. And we have a workbench. I'm going to do a little bit of metagaming here, because I know there's another weapon we can acquire in this area. So we'll hold on to weapon parts to upgrade it. Let's secure the building before we go looking around. Well, I just dropped a hint. It's not inside this building, but it's very close to it. The music makes me want to still play this like it's super creepy, because it is. We'll probably have more of those zombies around. Proposal concerns. On the subject of the new dig proposal for the North Shaft team, the layout of the proposed tunnel would cause parts of the dig to go right beneath the new Grendwell lunatic asylum. At the depth laid out in this plan, it seems that the integrity of the Earth might be compromised. Has this proposal been through review? Is it even legal to dig below their property? Our current dig plans have had satisfactory yield, so why the sudden change to an unsafe and potentially illegal site? With the recent change in ownership, if these concerns need to be raised with someone else, please let me know. Well, this was never sent. And I'm guessing that the recent change in ownership involved the cult actually buying the company, getting the dig done, and then killing everyone associated with the project. This way no one would be able to finger them. Incident report. Date 4... Oh, who cares? Looks like there was some disagreement or a fight. Physical confrontation between two workers. Argument began over North Shaft dig location. Safety concerns were cited. No serious injuries. Parties involved have resolved the issue. No further action necessary. Didn't even see the door on this side of it leading into this little structure. Bit dangerous to hack a shotgunner's head off, because if I don't do it, he turns around and hits me with his shotgun. But that worked out. Okay, how can we get up there? Let's look this way. I think these windows are axe-proof. I see the zombie running around up there. I don't know if there's a zombie below us, underneath this overhang. If there is, I'd like not to get punched by it, so we will go... Actually, we can probably jump off down there. I'm going to want to kill those zombies up there, too. Looks like there's quite a few of them now. Some magnum rounds. Nothing else underneath this tables. Oh, they left. Okay, let's go back inside and climb back up here and make our way towards the other open window. I suppose we can talk about weaponry for a bit, since I talked about that the first time I recorded this. Why do I choose certain weapons in the game? For many games I play, pistol weapons tend to do okay damage and have a good, well, for lack of a better way to describe it, range of ranges. Is that the right way to say it? That it can be utilized at. Close, medium, long. They all tend to work well at whatever distance that you need them to, even if the damage isn't spectacular. As such, the pistol tends to be the weapon that you'll see me having out at most times in games like this that I'm playing. And here is a new weapon. The Sten Mark V. Any bullets? First aid. Shotguns I tend to take out when I'm inside a structure, like one of these buildings, and it's a small enclosed space. It means I'm not likely to miss. Enemies can't move or dodge out of the way. I'm not likely to miss at point-blank range when wielding such a weapon. I tend to view the damage that they deal. I generally believe that it falls off the further you are from the target. Not quite the case in this game, but the spread means that most of your pellets are going to miss. Machine guns I tend to use at short or medium range, like our Sten will end up being. A short, medium range weapon. At long range, machine guns tend to have their spread be rather inaccurate. Nice. Secret area. I think we got some weapon parts with TNT and some Molotovs. A shotgun. Anything else in this little area? No, just blood. If we want to get 100% of the kills, we'll need to kill those 2 zombies up there, so we'll take care of them while we're here. Looks like this gentleman didn't make it. I guess he tried to get it. Well, there's no getting away. Maybe he tried to hide under the bridge with a shotgun. Decent idea, I suppose, but he was still found and slaughtered anyway. For dynamite or explosives, I tend only to take those weapons out at long range, long or medium range. What was that quote in Deus Ex? For when you met the one gentleman in the bathroom with a lamb? A mine's a bad choice for a short-range weapon. The risk of taking a hit due to your own ineptitude is too risky for me to use such weapons at long range. Short range, unless it's one of the only ways in which I can hit an enemy. When wielding such weapons, I will tend to also aim kind of close to the enemy, but not directly at them, aiming for the ground, hoping to get them within an AoE blast, rather than directly hit them. If nothing else, because I don't believe myself to be too accurate with the weapon. There are some, of course, exceptions to all of this. In Serious Sam, I did use our rocket launcher as a long-range weapon there. God, it's been so long since I've played that game. And it would look like the cultists are making another pit full of people. Makes me wonder if this is related to the zombies that they rose. Hello? Minor letter. Dear Ma, I'm coming home. I don't know if you'll get this letter before I'm back anyway. I haven't seen the post guy for a few days. Regular pickups haven't been happening. Anyway, someone bought out the company, and the new management is laying off a ton of people. No idea why, but there's supposedly a big severance package in it for us. There's one last big meeting scheduled for tonight that we're all supposed to attend. We'll be receiving our severance pay. Then I'll be on the train back home. Oh. Well, I think we know what happened to those miners. Makes me wonder, once again, if this was used, or their bodies are being used by the cult to create the zombies that we saw. Some poor guy hid in here but didn't make it. Right up against the window to shatter it to get in. Alright, looks like that's all in here. Nothing out on any of these ledges, it would seem. And a single breakable window there. I don't suppose we can get in here. Something is blocking the door. Can't really see. There we go. Ooh, there's a good amount of zombies in this structure. Just milling about. Another door. Oh, and a way inside that doesn't involve shattering anything, except that lantern. Oh, there's a pistol guy there. It's going to be really risky throwing a Molotov here around. I suspect there's more than just him. There is. Two shotgun guys and probably an SMG. Woo! That was exciting. Anything over here? I don't think so. What were they doing hiding up here? I guess they were here to prevent us from getting down into this area? A pistol, some Molotovs, nothing else in the kitchen. Oh, there's a key there that we need, though. We can probably go back out the way we came in. Or we can clear out all the hostiles here. There's no point for clearing out the enemies. I don't see why we wouldn't do it. Still quite a few of them left, I see. Dining hall. Oh, hello. And weapon parts. It looks like there's a destroyable wooden vent back there. There we go. Alright. Oh, we should also probably upgrade our weapon. Let's head back down the path a bit. Then we come up here and use the key on that gate we saw. What other type of weapons are there in games? I mean, there's also, like, energy weapons in some games. I can't really... But they tend to work similarly to the weapons I've already mentioned. Pistols, shotguns, rocket launchers, machine guns. Anything else is some sort of... Well, hold on. There's a few other things. There's, like, acid pistols or things of that sort in some games, like the Unreal Tournament series. That's actually... And it's only effective at short range and dangerous to use at such range, since sometimes the blobs would have you bounce around. I am a big fan of grenade launchers in games that have them, because I like throwing them around corners and what have you. There is a grenade launcher in this game, which we will eventually get, but I don't think you can bounce grenades against walls in that one. I think it works as like an RPG more than a grenade launcher. Rocket propelled grenade rather than just one that lobs them. Anyway, here's upgrades for the Sten. So we have increase the damage it does, gives it more ammo capacity in the magazines, reduces the rate at which the weapon becomes unstable while firing, and increased rate of fire. We're going to grab these two upgrades to start. Increased magazine capacity, and also decreased, what's it called again? This modified stock reduces fatigue on your shoulder while firing, decreasing the rate at which sustained fire becomes inaccurate. In other words, you can keep firing with it without worrying about the spread becoming greater. God, I hope this video doesn't end up being the same way as the last one does. The problem with not knowing... The problem with not knowing if the recording's going well... I'm sorry. I've already tested the recording before I started recording to make sure that it sounded like it was coming out okay. But there's no guarantee, because I don't know what caused it to go bad, that now the problem is happening. I will check before it goes live. That's a bit suspicious. I'll check before it goes live, but I might have to throw this one away too if it goes bad. Shotgun rounds, machine gun rounds. Whew. That is a biggin. All bones and muscle. Guarding another key. Oh, the key we got from the kitchen unlocked the storm cellar. I just walked over here and just opened it without even a second thought. The mine key. Oh, and it looks like there's a secret here. More imbued remains. 5 more max hit points. And we opened that. Note that it's shut again. Two cultists waiting to get you if you decide you want to just run out of the storm cellar. Magnum rounds, 12 of them. TNT, very nice. Would make sense they have lots of TNT lying around here, given that it's a mining community. Didn't quite make it up that. A sealed vent. We can't get up to this area from any other direction, so in we go. I hear another. I don't trust this barrel. Oh, we killed someone who was near it. Ho ho ho! And we have music now. That's a chainsaw I hear. Oh, there's a floaty girl. I think we killed the chainsaw guy. He's a tough guy. He's also moving very quickly.
Woo!
Killed himself, thank goodness. We certainly weren't doing it. A little bit of health. Some magnum rounds. Well, I guess we're going up to go down. Looks like we're going to have to be entering the mine itself. Two shotgunners, another one of those girls. See you. More importantly, I see your head. That tells me we hit something with the dynamite. Ooh, hello, SMG guy. Thank goodness you missed. That could have gone really south for us. Sorry, viewers. I'm listening to hear if I detect anything else. Oh, did we cause this? We did, or something did. Ooh, hello. I did not find this last time. Weapon parts and all the ballistic plates. Remember, viewer, that part 4 is already recorded. So, I did not find that last time. Thus, we're going to have a bit of a discrepancy between what I ended this at and the next part. Let's see if we got all of them here. By all of them, I mean the hostiles. Looks like we did. Let's, do that. I assume we probably killed more hostiles there. Just need to see the top of your head, sir. Ah, our cool music is over. That means we likely have killed all the hostiles too. So this wench must pull that up. Oh! The coal skip is blocking the way. I did not even know you could click on that. Alright, well now we have to go back up there again. This is one of the few games, viewer, where I won't be saving before making jumps. Which means that if I do make a mistake, we have to go back the way we came. There we go. Alright, so... let's just bring this up there, up here. Hey, there was no one on this before. There was no one on that just a second ago. Where'd they come from? Well, they're dead now. Alright, and now we can head on down there and end the level. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully this came out better. We'll find out. Thank you again, Lost Remnant, for letting me know. Once again, before we end this level, really quick, I want to mention that I am occasionally lazy. I assume everything is coming out correctly if a few videos in, there have been no audio issues. I don't adjust any of the levels unless I know or find out they're bad. I keep forgetting that other software I'm utilizing decides to be helpful and adjust things behind the scenes. So I will spend some time looking at some of the things that use my microphone and make sure that they're not doing such things for the next few episodes I record for Cultic. As well as, I suppose, the other videos I'm recording. Alright, so anyway, let's end the level. We missed 4 enemies! Probably additional zombies, which were spawning and running around on the map from the very first area in the game. Found all the secrets this time, and it took us 47 minutes. Thank you guys again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in part 4. Take care, everyone.